Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at your predictions for the month of April 2024. And to do this reading, there are two ways in which you can pick your piles. You can either pick them using your zodiac signs, and if this is your preferred method, you will find a timestamp to that down in the description box, which will take you straight to the part of the reading where we shuffle your zodiac signs and find out in which of the piles they're going to fall under. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your intuition, then there are two ways in which you can do that in today's reading. You can either pick your piles using the Emperor card, which is the upmost card in each of the four decks. So that's pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Or you can, of course, pick your piles using your crystal. If this is your preferred method, then in that case, let me introduce your crystals to you. For pile number 1, you have the Mookaite Jasper. Ooh, let me adjust that. There. Mookaite Jasper. For pile number 2, you have the blue agate. For pile number 3, you have, did I say Mookaite Jasper? I hope I didn't say that. Dalmatian Jasper. You have the Dalmatian Jasper, blue agate, Mookaite Jasper, and for pile number 3, you have the yellow Aventurine. So take a look at which one of these 4 Emperor cards or 4 crystals you're the most drawn to, and this or these will be the piles for you here today. As I always encourage you, in case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It is your guide that will always lead you to the right readings. There might just be many things going on for you this month that you might be happy to hear about. Or as you listen to the different piles, you will be the only one that understands what your message is from the universe or from your guides. And you'll be the only one, as I mentioned, that will be able to put it together, understand how it fits into your life and why you were guided to hear them, to hear the combination of the cards you were drawn to. Once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your timestamps and I will see you in your readings. In a moment, I am about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. And so if this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video, take as much time as you need, and I will see you, as mentioned, in your readings. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then, my dear soul family, this part of the introduction was created specifically for you guys. And what I like to do is shuffle your zodiac signs in my bag really well. And then, once we're ready with the shuffling, I'll be drawing out 3 different zodiac signs for each pile. Right, so let's begin. For pile number 1, 1, 2, and 3, the signs are Cancer, Aries, and Virgo. For pile number 2, 1, 2, and 3, the signs are Taurus, Libra, and Aquarius. Can I line them up this way? I think we can. For pile number 3, the signs are Pisces, Gemini, and Scorpio. As for pile number 4, the signs are Sagittarius, Leo, and Capricorn. So, my dear soul family, these are the signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. But if you prefer to pick your piles using another placement in your chart, then please feel free to do that as well. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. We're taking a look at your April 2024 predictions. Can't wait to get into it. Actually, I feel you got the 4 here, so let's keep that. Yeah, can't wait to get into your reading and find out what to expect in the month of April for you. So your crystal is the beautiful Dalmatian Jasper. You're getting a lot of oracle cards. Wow. And some of you have picked this deck using this Emperor card. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Virgo, Cancer, and Aries. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs and you've chosen your pile using your intuition, please don't worry about it. They are not the official signs for this pile at all. They are simply a way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so these are your oracle cards for today's reading. Let's cast some runes to get an even more detailed reading on what to expect this month. We're diving in and seeing what to expect. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have a rune in the 7th house. That's the Hagalaz rune. And we have a rune between the 9th and the 8th house, which is the Othala rune. And then you have a rune between the 11th and 12th house, which is the Tiwaz rune. Very interesting. Right, now that we have the runes, let me take them and place them on the table so that we have all the space to place the other cards. Okay, I think we have enough space and you can see your chart very well. Right, so let's reveal your cards first. You have chop wood. Right, okay. And uphill from here, you have Scorpio. Scorpio energy is pretty strong because you have the 8th house. So you have Scorpio, the enigma. The keywords are intense, strategic, secretive, sexual, enticing, extreme, powerful, passionate, manipulative, competitive, possessive, and of course the ruler of the 8th house. You have harmony with trine, opportunities, luck, flow, beneficial, reward, synchronicity, good vibes, ease, positivity, love this, support, expansive, overindulgent, and complacent. Okay, then you have Chiron with healing, So you've got insecurity, wounds, vulnerabilities, deep-seated pain, teaching, powers, spiritual strength, difficulties, guilt, transmuting, and healing others. Okay, very interesting. Let's take a look at your last 4 cards. You've got Mars and Gemini with decision. And you have Mars in Aquarius with rebellion. You have the Sun in Virgo with health. Love this for you. And you have Mercury in Aquarius with originality. Oh, wow. So much going on here this month. Okay, so let's take a look now at your tarot cards. This is the last piece that we need to understand the whole picture of what to expect in the month of April. Let's check out your cards. I feel this one also, that one. Wait, and these, as well as this one, actually. Right. So let's check out your tarot cards. You have, what if we move these a bit so that we have space for your tarot cards here. Right, so you've got the 6 of Cups. You've got another 6, the 6 of Swords, and you know your card is a number 6, so the number 6 is very significant this month. It's all over your reading. Check out for the synchronicity, 666. It could really be telling you something. In fact, as I'm looking at the clock now, it's 11:11. You have, so they're like, the synchronicities happening this month for you are really telling. They're going to be pointing, look at that. I was just saying, they're going to really be pointing towards something. They'll be communicating this month something very significant that they want you to see. So notice when you see that synchronicity, and what are you doing in your life? What is it trying to tell you? You have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, look at that. Okay. Like something fated is going to happen this month. You have the Emperor. So that card was meant to come out in your reading. You have the 7 of Swords. And you have another 6, the 6 of Wands. I think the synchronicities this month are leading to some fated success, something fated, huge is happening this month. And the numbers are trying to show you how your fate is changing significantly when it comes with the 6 of Wands to your success. It depends on what the success is. It could be like whatever it is that you're working hard to achieve. So, what can I say, my dear pile number 1? There's so much going on this month. Let's take it little by little. You've got the chop wood, which of course is the Zen proverb of before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. And that, you know how the Buddhist path is to reach nirvana, and that is when the soul reaches that very calm, peaceful state. This is when the soul doesn't reincarnate anymore. And nonetheless, when on earth, before enlightenment, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Even after enlightenment, you still continue to do what you got to do. So an uphill from here, it looks like this month, you have a lot of work to do. And since that specific proverb came up in your reading, I think this is definitely saying, you know, you got to do what you got to do. So how do you choose to go about it? Do you want to go about it suffering, or do you want to do what is needed to be done and enjoy it and be in peace while you do it? Because as long as you're on earth, there are these everyday things that must get done. You know, our work, preparing our dinner, breakfast, cleaning up, and so on. So although you're really busy this month, my dear pile number one, and you've got so many things to do, look at that. This month is also a month in which you are going to be seeing a lot of success and victories in your life that are absolutely fated. And since it's a month that's so busy, where you've got a lot of things to do, you're being guided to do it in peace and, in fact, even enjoy it, right? You know, get into nirvana. It's like, what can you do to make these tasks even enjoyable? Is it about taking a couple of minutes in the morning to take care of yourself, take care of how you look? You know, sometimes looking better makes you enjoy what you're doing. Or is it listening to music while you do these things? Is it actually paying attention to the little details and thus getting so absorbed into what you're doing and enjoying it? In all cases, you're being guided to not go through the work that you're doing with suffering, but rather to go through it with enjoyment and use it as a therapeutic experience, believe it or not, as you do the things that are needed this month. So yeah, a lot of work this month, tough decisions to take, but if you go about it in the right way, it can actually be your path towards healing. And it could be this month a great month to find harmony and learn how to find nirvana, or how to actually enjoy your life, because teaching yourself to enjoy what you're doing is the beginning of actually enjoying your life in the right way and not having to go about it suffering. Okay, so that's the first thing that I'm seeing here. Let's get into the relationship part. No, actually, this is not the relationship, it's the 8th house. It's interesting that I do say relationships, which is here as well. What should we go first? I think we should go first with the relationships. Okay, so my dear pile number one, you know, I like to tell you the truth in what I'm seeing. Don't worry, it's not bad news. Spiritual guidance is there to show you things in a different way, in which you can actually make use of what's going on. And as always, it's there to show you a different way of not suffering, but of maybe even turning something, transmuting that energy is what I'm looking. And speaking of transmutation, you've got Chiron, right? So it looks like with the 6 of Cups and rebellion, there might be a little bit of, what can I say, changes. Maybe some things that you may not like with a close relationship or something, but hold up. This is not serious at all, I promise you. Okay, you've got the Hagalaz rune, which is a rune that shows you that there are changes to come, and the greatest advice is to ride it. Don't fight it, don't eliminate it, don't hate it. They are there to transmute an energy in your life. So this is saying, you might have a bit of a challenge with someone close to you in your life this month. But that's not to say that this is coming to take this person out of your life, or to make both of you dislike or hate each other, or that anything serious is going to happen. In fact, this is a chance to transmute this energy from something that is underlying, that maybe in this connection you haven't been dealing with, to finally nipping it in the bud and taking that energy out and finally having a good, strong bond with that person. In fact, you know, I promise you this is what it means, because even if it's like a day or two where you aren't really having the best of experience with someone for a day, it could even be a couple of minutes, really, but it's an energy of transmutation. Why do I also believe it's an energy of transmutation other than health and Chiron? It's because you've got the Hagalaz rune in the 8th and the 9th house, which clearly shows what we're talking about. Hagalaz rune has to do with family, has to do with community, and right next to it, this is showing maybe a little bit of a situation that you may not like, but it's definitely there to transmute that energy. It's bringing something into light that both of you have had to deal with in this connection that you do not like, you haven't been dealing with for a long time. It emerging, you finally talking about it and letting it go. So you've got the 8th house, which is the house, got Scorpio. 8th house, which is the house of transformation, right? So this is definitely, and it's the house of karma. So this is all transforming, cleaning out this connection from whatever was underlying that wasn't dealt with, cleaning it out so you can move to calmer waters finally. And you can see that with the 6 of Swords, from turbulent water to calmer waters. So a little bit of a shake up that may happen between you and someone dear in your life. Nothing serious. I promise you, this is bringing you to better health. It's transmuting this connection to something much better. In fact, now that you have been pointed out to know about, when it happens, do not worry about it. Don't think, oh no, what's happening in our connection? What's going to happen there? Smile in your mind and know, not losing this person, nothing is happening. This is just a moment where things are about to change for the better for both of us. And this is why your cards are letting you know about it beforehand, because it's so important for your guides to help you remain in harmony this month, despite everything that's happening. All the highs, all the lows, all the, like, this is a month, right? It's not a surprise, you know, it is a month where it's the eclipse season. Many things are changing, many transformations are happening, and it's there to transform your life. You'll see the highs, you'll see the lows, and you're like, so many changes. It's definitely not a month where everything's like stable, chop wood, carry water. You're chopping wood, carrying water, despite all of the ups and ebbs and flows happening in your life. But mostly it's for you, either for your benefit or you experiencing awesome things, awesome successes happening in your life. So despite all of these changes, your most important message that your guides want to show you is to, I don't want to say reach nirvana, although if you can, please do so. But they want to show you how you can go through all of this while whistling as you're cleaning, while enjoying how you look as you do whatever task, or enjoying that task itself, going about your day doing what is necessary, but also enjoying it. And they want you to stay in peace, knowing that whatever highs and lows happen this month, it's all for your good. And so this is why they wanted to show you that with the 7 of Swords, you know, there are some tricky energies. We told you about it beforehand. This is just to let you know, the witch, I thought it was the High Priestess. Actually, this is an extra card. But anyways, it's to show you what you're not seeing. Maybe it is the High Priestess. Actually, it's there. The cards are there this month to show you what you're not seeing, so that you are prepared to stay in harmony this month. That's the most important thing, because it's all good, really, with the health card. It genuinely is all good. Now, something is really cool here. You see how the Emperor, someone's being handed a crown here. So you see originality, decision, Emperor. I kind of feel like this month you'll be coming up with an original idea. I feel decision here is more like thinking, strategic. I think you're going to be coming up with a brilliant idea that will put you in a powerful position. Like maybe you will come up with a brilliant idea and your company's like, you're leading this. Or you have previously invented something original and you're going to be given a prize for it, or congratulated for it, or renowned for it. You're definitely being handed a prize, some prize or some position this month. Remember that this is definitely happening. You're being renowned for your strategic ideas or your strategic moves or your original ideas or something. maybe even given a strong position for it. Because look at that, something's fated this month and you're definitely succeeding. With the merry-go-round and the wheel of fortune, you know, how you view life is changing. Life is like taking you in a different awesome direction that is fated again to happen. Many awesome things are happening that are fated specifically are happening this month, and no wonder there is an emphasis on the 8th house of transformation. So many things are fated to happen for you this month, and this is why it's so important for your guys to guide you on how to move along all of these energies tranquilly and in harmony. Okay, so there is more. You've got the 7 of Wands, the Magician, the Page of Swords. Do you see? Someone's like knighting someone. I really feel you're taking a strong position this month. I made up my mind, I think, with that. You're definitely being seen as reputable, something about commemorating your ideas, being acknowledged is the word I'm looking for, your brilliant mind, fresh, brilliant mind, and you're being given a strong position this month for it. It's like you are leading this, or you are the best one maybe in the market to do this, or you are the best supplier or the best marketeer, something like that this month. Oh, well, I guess it's meant to be the Magician. Magician is also a skilled person, by the way. It's like, look at the Magician here being symbolized as the owl. Again, brilliant, right? The mind, wisdom, intelligence. Something about your intelligence is being like celebrated this month, for sure. This couldn't be a coincidence. It's like, wow, how can this person overcome this huge challenge? They've got the key, they've got the right thoughts, they've got the right mind, they've got the right skills to do something. This is the right person in this leading position, and you're being selected for it. It's like no one else can have that. Even that reminds me of Arthur's sword. It's like no one else can handle that position but you. Look at that, you holding the sword. We were just talking about that. Isn't this crazy? Like, bring. I really feel that you're holding a strong position, especially in terms of your reputation with the Ace of Swords. Strong position and a strong reputation this month for being able to intelligently and with wisdom overcome a great challenge happening either in your work, in your life, in the market, in the economy, depending on what this is in your life. You were able to transmute through an intelligent idea, a brilliant idea, an energy that could have harmed you or others, to you actually benefiting from what's going on. And that's real transmutation there. Gosh, so much is going on this month for you. We didn't talk about the Tiwaz rune in the 11th and the 12th house. Actually, oh my God, look, pile number 1, this just came together. It's in the same area. You're not just commemorated for your brilliant idea, but you're also commemorated for being someone with great ethics and great values, because you've got the Tiwaz rune in the 11th and the 12th house. The Tiwaz rune is like taking the morally correct action, being brave, being courageous. It's about ethics and value, doing the right thing nonetheless. Also, it's about trust. It's about honor. Wow, look at that. I can't believe it. So that's why something is fated here. Something big is happening. Great success, great reputation. 6 of Wands also has to do with, by the way, popularity. So I'm super convinced that your reputation is solid this month. There's strong reputation. You're getting a strong reputation for being an honorable person, for someone who wants to do the right thing, 11th and 12th house, who chose to go on the right path regardless of where everyone else is going. 11th house is also like humanitarian deeds. You're doing something out of your good heart, whether this is your job or not. And I guess you're saving others in that case from a huge challenge. And you're just doing it in the most honest way possible. And I feel like this celebration is fated for you to happen, because these remind me of the three fates, the three Greek fates. This is something fated to happen in your life this month, this great commemoration. And because of it, it seems like you're going to be the leader of something, my dear pile number 1. So look, this is a great month for you. Yes, a bit of work and a little bit of a disagreement here and there. Yeah, life, you know, is, I think Mercury is going retrograde, or it's shadow or something this month. I'm not an astrologer, guys. Please don't like mark my words for it. But if I'm not mistaken, I've been reading and I noticed that there is a retrograde coming soon. So that could be like, you know, what retrograde would do. A little bit of a shake up to let the old come out and renew energy. It's all in your favor at the end of the day. And my dear pile number 1, this is going to be a significant month for you. Something super fated is about to happen. I love this energy for you. And this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please also don't forget to join when you click on the join button below this video, the memberships. I've also left a link first thing in the description box. You become a part of the Soul Family memberships, and it's honestly a great way to support me. For those of you who have, I want to thank you so much and hope you know that it does make a big difference. As I was explaining to you guys, when I started the memberships that I'm talking about, I did not want to add any other tiers of you having to like pay to get readings. I wanted to keep it the way it is, free readings nearly every day for everyone with every bit of my heart, and wanted to keep it absolutely open for you to choose, not having to like pay for it, just as we do every day. And so if you feel like you can and wish to support me, I thank you with every bit of my heart too. Thank you so much for everything, for your kind wishes, for your kind love. It all makes the biggest difference in the world. Love you guys so much. Wishing you a wonderful month, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at your April 2024 predictions. Can't wait to get into it. In a moment, after we shuffle your decks, we'll be casting, as you can see on the far right, some runes and get more details on what you can expect in the month of April. So, my dear pile number 2, your crystal is the beautiful blue agate, and some of you have picked your pile using your zodiac signs. In that case, the signs for this pile are Taurus, Libra, and Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always tell you guys, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for some of you, to pick your piles. And if they don't match with your piles, don't worry about it. They are not the official signs of this pile. Okay, so let's keep your cards to the side and cast your runes. What can pile number 2 expect in the month of April, please? All right. So 1, 2, 3. Right. In the 6th house, you have the rune Hagalaz in the 6th house. And did I move anything? Was that supposed to get in the 9th house? I'm not sure. Well, if I'm feeling it, let's just take it. In the 9th house, you've got the Berkana rune, and between the 9th and 10th house, You have the Ansuz rune. Very, very interesting. Okay, so that's it. Also, you've got the blank rune. There's a blank new page, a new chapter in some area of your life this month. Okay, let me take it out of this, create space so that we have more space for your cards, and I'll be back. Okay, so let's check out your cards, my dear pile number 2. Ooh, the 6th house is very strong here. What's up? So you've got the 6th house with work. Oh, of course I know it's work, but it could have been many things. Let's see. So you've got habits, health, service, colleagues and employees, skills, workplace, daily routines, nutrition, diet, fitness, hygiene, checkups, responsibilities. Okay, very, very cool. I can see a lot of things changing for you this month, my dear pile number 2. I don't know where to begin here. So, fresh start. Like what? I told you guys with the blank rune, there is a huge new beginning, like exactly what this card says, a fresh start. You're going to be pleasantly surprised with this month's energy. Not surprised, you know. Again, solar eclipse, the eclipse season. Many changes to expect in your life. You have, it's a trap. Okay. So maybe you want to be careful with something. Let's find out. You have higher power. All right. What if I push this up a bit? Higher power, and we can take one of these. Whoa! Sun in Taurus with acquisition. Awesome. Okay. Nice. I'm actually getting a different idea now that I'm seeing these cards together. You have a Venus in Gemini with flattery. And you have the Sun in Cancer with resourcefulness. How cool. You've got acquisition, resourcefulness. Okay. And you have... these two cards came out together. You've got Yin, which is perhaps to receive. So you're definitely receiving a lot of blessings or some materialistic things this month. And go to see, this definitely confirms what I've been seeing here. I've got so much to tell you, my dear pile number 2. And I've just noticed 27, 23, 44. Perhaps these could be ages of the people listening to this pile, like an extra confirmation or something. 27, 23, 44. Right. So let's now pull out your tarot cards. You've got a lot going on. Can't wait to read it for you. Let's shuffle your cards and ask, what should pile number 2 expect in the month of April 2023, please? What should pile number 2 expect in the month of April 2023, please? Okay. So you have the 8 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords. 7, 7. The 2 of Pentacles. The King of Swords. The Justice card. Somebody's gonna get caught this month. Maybe someone's been trying to do something behind your back. I did see this in another pile in the last reading, and I told you something similar. I don't remember what was in that card that made... Oh, yes, I remember. So this person is walking by a library. It makes me feel like they're stealing something intellectually, right? And it looks like maybe they were trying to steal your idea, steal your work, steal your homework, or something, and they're getting caught. They're not going to be able to do that. You have the Magician, the Hanged Man. Look at the Hanged Man. They have the key to free themselves. And they're calm. How nice. Okay. What if I push these up a bit? Yeah. And check out your cards. Wow, you've got the Star cards and the Ace of Cups. Wow, so many energies. Where do we begin? Let's begin with the receiving. It's always fun. So this month, obviously, you are receiving a lot of resources, or a lot of, with the Taurus, a lot of materialistic things. Many things, like with acquisition, resourcefulness, also flattery. It kind of feels to me like you're being complimented. Maybe it's your work. Your work is being recognized. Flattery, maybe this is like your company is saying, oh, you've really worked hard, we recognize your work and we want to give you a bonus. I don't know, but there's a lot of recognition this month. There's a lot of acquisition which you are being given. Look, talk about higher power. This month you're really being given a lot of awesome gifts from the universe, and a lot of major changes are about to happen for you, which we will get to in a moment. It is a fresh new start for you, and I think your work is recognizing you. To be honest, this looks like it's an increase in salary. This is not like a one-time thing. This speaks about actually your report, however this works in your work, assessment. So through an assessment, you'll be given a lot, you'll be receiving a lot this month in your work, it seems. And along with that, there's a huge move this month for you, my dear pile number 2. I see you traveling with the 9th house. Why? You've got the Burkana rune, which is a rune of birth, like something is birthing, something is beginning. It's a rune of fertility, not birth, actually. But I'm trying to say that there's a new birth, there's a new beginning. And it's in the area of traveling. And look at that, to the sea. So there's a new chapter of a huge move happening. Some of you are changing locations. You know, maybe due to your work, you're going to be in another country, another city, another building, another office. Perhaps there's a huge move. And you'll be receiving a lot this month because of your work. A lot of like a raise, new resources that you didn't have. You know, like could be benefits that you get with your work. Like other things that you don't have to pay for, other benefits that your work is giving to you. Maybe part of the benefits is you traveling frequently or something. So it's really all good in the work department. It's a fresh start there for sure. And there's a raise with the star. You're rising. There's a new beginning that you will love in this area. In fact, perhaps like a colleague or something is so shocked at the amount of changes happening for you that I believe they're like trying to steal some of this work that you've done, and they're being caught for it right away. So yeah, very sorry about that for both of you, but that's happening here. Okay, so Magician, right in the middle of the reading, you're recognized as someone who's very skilled, someone who is an expert, and you're rising in flattery, the star. I mean, there's a lot of recognition, a lot of admiration towards what you can do and what you've done. And there's no question with the King of Swords. This is a new, stronger position at work. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you here, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is, again, a card of mastery. So not just the magician. The Eight of Pentacles is a master at what they do, right? They've reached mastery level. So there is an official, new, huge role that you're taking on this month. Your cards couldn't show it enough. Oh, that's why you have the... I'm so sorry. That's why you have the Ansu's rune between the 9th and the 10th house. It's crazy how your cards, your oracles, and your runes are saying the same thing. So the Ansu's rune is, you know, it's Odin. You know, it's a rune of intellect. It's a rune of information, wisdom. And like I said, it's a rune of Mr. Wednesday, Odin himself, right? So it's also a card of leadership. So it's falling in the 10th house, the house of career, right? It is your work. So you can see here that you are maybe joining a new family with the Othala rune, or a new community that you will love working with. Or maybe your community is growing, as in you will be like not a manager to a small team, but maybe a regional manager. That's why you have community. You will be leading many offices perhaps, or many teams or something. That's why you have community in the 6th house. And what got me so surprised is the intellect, you being seen as someone who is knowledgeable, someone who knows what they're doing. And I'm also surprised because it's in conjunction to the sea card, and here it's in conjunction to the 9th house, the traveling card. So they go hand in hand, how you're being recognized as an expert, as like intellectual, as they know, someone who knows what they're doing. You're, because of that, given the resources to be able to continue, like more resources to do what you're doing. Yeah, you're given all the tools, the resources, like, hey, take all of that, you're leading us. And it's interesting, I think pile 1, if I'm not mistaken, had a similar energy somehow. So I would say if you were drawn to pile number 1, I highly recommend it. And so along with that, there seems to be traveling involved. And that's a new page and a new chapter in your life. Wow, what a cool story here in your work, my dear pile number 2. So cool. Wish you the best of luck with that. I can see you taking more responsibilities in the leadership position. Looks like you're making a decision here with the 2 of Pentacles, because it's mimicked in the Magician card. It's like talking to the cat. Should I take this decision or that decision? I feel like you're using your intuition to make that decision. I feel like the cat's looking towards the left arm, and also this figure is looking towards the left arm. So remember that when you take a decision, what would the left arm be? Is it a direction, moving to the left rather than the right? Could it be if you're right-handed, the less dominant hand? If the left is your dominant hand, then the dominant hand, like, are you maybe choosing to take on a new responsibility that you're not so taking on? You're choosing to take a new responsibility, although you're not so yet, how can I say, you don't have a full grasp on it yet. You're good, but it's not a full grasp. You're like, yeah, even though I don't have a full grasp on it yet, but maybe you're taking it because it will like further even improve your position or your information with the King of Swords. It's a strategic move with the King of Swords as well. Although you don't have a full grasp as the other side is, you're like, I am, however, going to pick that because it's a strategic move, one where I may not be fully comfortable in the beginning with the Hanged Man, but I have the key. It's like I'm there with my choice. I'm locking myself in this position because it's going to allow me to be illuminated, enlightened, to understand things even better in my position. So it's better to learn it now and make that strategic move, be a bit uncomfortable, because moving on in the future, it's really going to take me to a higher place. You want to find out what this less dominant task is going to be about. What does this less dominant, comfortable thing going to be about for pile number 2, please? Oh, this moved. Let's take it. Ooh, Ace of Wands. It's something new, maybe a new task. I think it's something intellectual. Excuse me, with all the books and the Ansu's rune here. I think it's a new, maybe you're studying or writing a new type of report that you haven't done before, something like that. There's writing, maybe you're writing a book or something. There's painting, maybe you're gonna paint or do something artistic. So I can see it's a task that's is more of an intellectual nature and requires you to learn to be able to do it. Page of Wands is something that you're going to start learning with the Page of Wands for sure. You have to catch up, you have to learn. Intellectual nature, learn, and it's going to take you time with the Knight of Pentacles, but slowly but surely you're going to amass the right knowledge to be able to use even your intuition to do it easily. So it's something that will require you to first study it well, watch others in awe how they do it. And once you take a grasp at it, your intuition will be doing it with ease with the 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna be able to pick up on how this is done very easily. Your wish about doing it intuitively, easily is gonna be coming true with that. So you're making a strategic move here to learn something, to take the time to learn something so that you can easily do it. Now let's get into It's a Trap. I can't wait to find out what this is about, honestly. I did get an idea at the very beginning, but I think I forgot it. Let me think. Oh, I remember what this idea was. When I saw the 3 together, I saw that the universe is luring you in to this awesome new beginning, which you are going to love, because it's like squaring you into a corner to learn something. And we did see what this was. You're actually going to be the one to choose to learn this skill. So it's like it's a trap. Not that you're going to be entrapped, but you can actually see the entrapment here, right? You're the one who's choosing to entrap yourself. Because the universe has shown you the way. It has shown you that this will benefit you in the future. And you're like, right, I can totally see that. That's what I want for my future. And this is why, although it's uncomfortable, I'm going to do that for myself. And you can see that you'll be reaping a lot of benefits from that decision. And the benefit is not just going to be something that you get in your work, which is definitely what you're seeing. But as a consequence, as a byproduct, you will see maybe yourself changing. Maybe it will heal something in you. Maybe you'll be able to be a much stronger person when it comes to a specific area of your life. Maybe it's going to heal your belief in yourself to be able to do something. I don't know. But I really feel like the universe is like, if the universe put you in that place, you would have been, oh no, why is this happening to me? I hate that. But it's more like winking, giving you this awesome new direction that you love, and you're like, hey, look at that. If I just learn how to do that, my path is going to be even wider and bigger and better. And the trajectory of where this could take me is now upwards, a hard, like steep upwards. So yeah, you can see it here with the star. You're choosing this because it's taking you places, and alongside, as explained, it's really putting you on the right path of soul growing. Like it's irrigating many different areas of your life. So yeah, in April, you might find yourself working with a new type of people or bigger a number of people. I feel like in April, you're really using your intuition to guide you where to go. Do note that it's a higher power helping, showing you the way. Also look out for the number 7s. This month, you might be seeing a lot of it. Again, guiding you to see specific things like the number 7s, the number 6s as well, showing you something important this month, 17. And most importantly, and like in our face, look out for a big move, destined move to happen this month. Such a cool reading. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you do update me with all of the awesome things that are happening for you in the month of April. All the best of luck with that, my dear pile number 2. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please do join the memberships. You'll find a join button below this video. And I also left a link to it first thing in the description box to make it easy for you to find. When you click on it, you become a part of the Soul Family memberships. And it's honestly a great way to support me if you decide to do so. For those of you who have, thank you so much. You have no idea what a big difference it's making. I truly appreciate it. It allows me to be able to do what I do every day. And as I explained with the memberships, I wanted to keep it open because some of you guys are asking me what are the options. I did not want to keep any options at all. I wanted to leave the readings free nearly every single day as I do, and leave it open for you. If you guys can support me and wish to support me, then I'll thank you from my heart. Thank you so much for that. If you don't wish to, or maybe can't at the moment, do note that I will do your readings with every bit of my heart. Thank you for the love, for the support, for everything that you do. I appreciate you so much. Wishing you a wonderful April. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at your April 2024 predictions. Can't wait to get into your reading. Your crystal is, I feel these 3. Why not 4? Your crystal is the beautiful Mookaite, Jasper, and if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Pisces, Gemini, and Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, please do not worry about it. Oh my God, you've got a lot of oracle cards. Really cool. Remember, this is just a way for others to pick their piles, and they are not the official signs of the pile. Okay, so before we check out your cards, let's cast some runes and get more details about your month. So what should pile number 3 expect, please, in the month of April 2024? Let's go. Wow. After all of that, just one? Okay, let's just trust the process, I guess. So in the 8th house, you have the Dagas rune. Okay, that should be easy to take out. The Dagas rune in the 8th house. Okay, let's check out your cards first. I think we can totally pick this up like this. There we go. And let's check out your cards. I'm sure as we take a look at your cards, we'll understand what this could be. So you have Scorpio, the Enigma. So the keywords are, and look at that, Scorpio energy is very strong in this pile today. So you have intense, strategic, secretive, sexual, enticing, extreme, powerful, passionate, manipulative, competitive, possessive, and of course ruler of the 8th house. In its house, of course, how did we miss that? Scorpio is the 8th house, of course. Okay, so you're going to be seeing a lot of transformation this month. Let's find out what it is. You have Treasure Island. And you have Clean It Up. Okay. You have Desire. Ooh, love that. Okay. Well, I think this is actually saying something. It looks like this month you have a great desire to achieve something, and I see you getting straight to it. It's like, I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna get my treasure, because the Dagas is the rune of the potential in the new. It's in the transformational house, the 8th house. So it looks like you have a great desire this month. You can see so much potential, and you're like picking up everything and going, right, I'm gonna go there and get that treasure that I can foresee, that I know I can get. Okay. You have, whoa, you've got love, you've got a lot of celebrations there. I have a strong feeling that you will actually be achieving it this month. So you're starting this month, you're picking up everything, you're working towards it, and perhaps even loving the results that you're getting this month. You have letting go. Look at all of these celebrations. I feel like the movement is up. I feel like this is talking about celebration, but we'll see. And you have inheritance. Like, remember what I just told you? You are taking it upon yourself to achieving it this month, and you are also reaping the results this month. You're getting that treasure chest this month that you're foreseeing. So you have Saturn in Leo with generosity. You have Sun in Scorpio, another Scorpio, with endurance. 8th house, of course. So cool. It's like, this is saying you're gonna work so hard for it, and you are going to achieve it. It's like you want it so much. It's almost like it's not just your efforts that are going to help you to get it, but it's also your energy, your desire, you attracting it to you through your actions and your intentions and your feelings. So you have Venus and Pisces with submission. And you have Mars in Aquarius with rebellion. You can really see that rebellious energy this month that is transforming something important for you, helping you also be liberated. It's like you want it because you want to reap the results, but I also feel here that you want it because you want to be free from something. It's almost giving an energy of hitting some form of rock bottom, or feeling like you can't take something anymore with that 8th house Scorpio energy. And so you're facing your fears, or you're like, that's it, I'm not taking this anymore. I deserve to get this. I don't deserve to live like that. And you're getting up and you're like, okay, I'm going to take this action. I'm going to do this. You do what is necessary, and you reap the results this month, thus freeing yourself and getting back generously. because of this move. And that's like a huge energy here. Now I understand why there weren't any other runes. I feel like that's the focus this month, and you finally making a huge change and a huge transformation in your life. That feels like the stepping stone to you changing the trajectory of your life. Let's find out more, my dear pile number 3, what this energy is. So what is happening in pile number 3's month of April, please? You have the Knight of Wands. That's exactly the embodiment of the energy we're talking about. You have a huge desire and nothing is standing in your way. You're going at it. You want to get it. You're taking it upon your hands to make it happen. And the Knight of Wands is one of the fastest knights in the deck. So you can see the element of something coming quickly, happening for you. Now, I also see that you're letting go of something this month, because I've noticed you have submission and you have letting go. So I'm going to take that into consideration and see what the cards show us. You have the Queen of Wands sitting in the place of the Queen of Cups. This is manifestation. Strong desire, the power to do something. Also, the Queen of Cups is actually connected to manifestation. So that's like you definitely manifesting something that you want this month. You have the Seven of Pentacles, working slowly but surely towards it. The Five of Pentacles, like you're going from lack to slowly but surely building something, and it's working, it's being built this month, it's happening this month, it's coming together this month. So nice to see for you. And you have the Star card. Okay, it's like you doing the hard work and then relaxing. It's like that's it. The star that I was seeking, I've already arrived. You have the Eight of Wands. Again, you're moving from energy of being stuck, which is the background of this card, the Eight of Swords, to energy of creating momentum and quick movement, which is the Eight of Wands. We can see that going from stagnancy to things now moving quickly, transforming quickly in your life. You're picking it up little by little in the beginning. That's momentum. And then it starts moving really quickly. And I saw that with the Seven of Pentacles. And although it's starting slow, the way it moves really quickly before you even notice it is going to feel like a fleeting moment. Because this is the background of the Seven of Swords, you know. The Seven of Swords sneaks in without anyone seeing them, takes the swords from the other army and leaves the tents. So it's like it passes in a blink of an eye before your eyes, because you've realized it's starting to move slowly, but you never have thought that maybe towards the end of April you will actually be celebrating the results of what it is that you wanted. So this is very quick moving energy. You're cleaning up that old energy and starting anew. You have the Hierophant. It's interesting. I feel like things are starting to move, because look at that Temperance in the Hierophant seat. Temperance is patience, right? It's also, by the way, alchemy and manifestation. And it's like you're getting the first sign. The cup has moved and fallen. Perhaps it was frozen along the other cup. And since now things are starting to move, they've been stagnant for a long time. You can see it here with the spider web all over the place. Something has moved. Something has come alive, so much so that it fell, created a sound. So you can see that you're moving out of that stagnant energy, and it's starting to move this month. It's really nice how the cards are explaining this energy. You have the Ace of Pentacles, a new solid beginning of you receiving your first solid thing, whatever this is in your life. First solid result, I would say. You receiving the first solid result this month. and it's only the sky upwards from there. Something has started working for you this month. Knight of Pentacles. The Hierophant again and the Devil card. So you've got the Hierophant twice. That must be saying something. You have the King of Wands. And finally, you have the King of Swords. King of Wands, King of Swords. I feel like now you are in control of the situation, for sure. And so much, because this is the background of the King of Wands, by the way. This is the background of the King of Cups. Who's missing? The King of Pentacles. That's where what you're manifesting. Perhaps you're trying to manifest something materialistic, and you've got it all aligned. You've got your heart in the right place, your mind's in the right place, your action is in the right place. That is all aligning and working out for you to be able to start manifesting whatever this important thing is in your life. And do you see that? Doesn't the Hermit card look similar to this prophet being depicted here? I'm not sure if this is, as I read, Moses. I could be wrong, but I think it was. But in all cases, you can see that it's leading to the generosity card. It's like, I found my abundance. I found my way. This is starting to work out for me. And it's starting to work out with the two Hierophants because you're starting to learn how something is supposed to work. Perhaps because you got so maybe angry or passionate all of a sudden, or like feeling like you want to take yourself out of this all of a sudden. This huge passion and desire is pushing you to look into things in a much better way, to understand with the Hermit things in a much better way. You're being illuminated this month. You're discovering the way through your actions, and slowly but surely you'll be holding the keys to how something is done, and the keys to you liberating yourself with the Devil card from this situation. Understanding with this Devil card that you didn't have to be stuck in this situation at all. This is the month where you're gonna go, why did I put myself in this island, in this deserted island, not having an access in any way, shape or form to what I wanted, when I always had the key to make this happen. I just didn't see it. Taking action was my way to see that I could liberate myself. So you're taking action this month, and through your actions, you're proving yourself wrong. You're proving the stubbornness with the stone here about maybe your ideas that something couldn't happen for you. You're shifting that energy to, this can absolutely happen for me. And I maybe even wasted long years standing there stranded thinking that someone must come and save me, when I could have really gone and saved myself. I had the keys all along and I didn't do something about it. So not only is this working, it's giving back to you this month generously. And the results are falling so fast in your hands, giving you an understanding that, hey, this is just the beginning. There's so much more out there for me that I can manifest now that I have the keys and the understanding on how to do something. And that's going to be, my dear pile number 3, the beginning journey to you manifesting in that direction everything that you want. Suddenly you'll find an explosion of power resulting from this desire to get up and change your life. And you're like, all the things, the little intimidating things that made it feel like there's so much to do, will feel like it's nothing with that type of desire. I see you this month going, you know what? So what if it takes time? I'm going to take my time and put back the little pieces of this window back together again. And because you're taking this initiative, it does look like you'll have a lot of people helping you this month. Perhaps your passion is so contagious that you might have a helping hand or 2 or 3 or 10. Feeling like, hey, we love what you're doing. you know what, I can help you with that. Do you need help with that room? I can help you clean it up. Do you need help with these studies? I can give you my homework with that. Or, you know what, I can help you with this, I can help you with that. So I can see many hands, many people giving you a hand this month as they can see you changing your whole life in front of their eyes. I think you'll have a lot of people who are so proud of you, so happy for the changes that you're making. And they're like, listen, you don't have to do this on your own. We'll truly be there for you to help you out. So this month is a month where you're from the hermit to the star, where you're not going to feel like you're alone, but there's attention on you with the star. There's a lot of people who are watching what you're doing and they're like, you know, let me give you a hand. I want to help you out. I'm so happy for you that you're making that change in your life, and I want to be part of it to help you out with that. So the three kings are there, the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the background of the King of Cups, especially an emphasis on the King of Wands, showing how your actions, your desire, and your strategic moves are going to be leading to great stability with the King of Pentacles. That's not there on the table yet, but you can foresee it through the cards in the future. That's what's missing, and that's what you're beginning your journey with. It starts with the Ace of Pentacles and it goes all the way up to the King of Pentacles. It might be a beginning for you, but it's a strong beginning, the potential of the new. Something has begun in your life in the month of April, and it's a solid one that will lead you to manifesting everything that you want. Most importantly, it will be giving you the freedom that you are desiring. Finally, some form of release, an important release, is going to happen. And you can see it's starting off slow. That's the momentum. It's starting off slow. I see you in the very beginning of the month going, hey, let me just take a look at these pieces here. What about this? Hey, this is easy. I can do that one. Let me check this one out. Is it as hard as I think? Hey, that's not hard. Hey, this is finishing up quickly. And slowly but surely, that huge task that you felt you couldn't do before is just picking up. And it's moving from slow and steady to fast and steady. So I cannot imagine what could happen by the end of this month. By the end of April, I see things are already starting to flow in your life as a result of the actions that you're taking. Would you like to check what this treasure island is and the Ace of Pentacles, these results that you will be seeing, the inheritance, because it seems like you'll be getting a lot, amassing a lot this month. So let's check that out for you. So exciting, my dear pile number 3. So what is it that you are amassing at a great quantity or in such a large way at the end of the month? For pile 3, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look out for the 4s as a synchronicity this month. Okay. So you have the Temperance card. We're checking what are you amassing this month. The 2 of Cups. The Hermit. And the 4 of Cups. 3 of Wands. The Magician. Ace of Swords. And the 7 of Swords. So here's the thing. I'm noticing something, and when I notice something, I like to say it, although it could be specific. I'm noticing a family here. It could be that this major change that is happening in your life is not just affecting you. Yes, it's a new honorable beginning for you, but it's having an effect on your family or on your community or something. There's a huge effect, like many people are benefiting because of this. Perhaps this is why everyone's on it. So I straight away feel like what you have started out alone you will be, because this is like from the world card, you will be manifesting for everyone. And because everyone's starting to realize that quickly, people who have abandoned you in the past are coming back to say, hey, we believe in you. Let me help. I'm sorry. I see that you were right all along. It's not like bad abandonment. Maybe you suggested an idea, people didn't believe in it. Now they can truly see, they're apologizing because like there's a bent knee here. It's like, I'm sorry, I apologize. So yeah, looks like you're getting apologies. You're getting people standing there solid to assist you. And that new beginning is having an effect on you and your family or your community. Yeah, there's definitely this message of, hey, I'm sorry I left. So people like re-believing in what you're doing again. And look at that. It's mind. See, this is the Arthur's sword, right? There's this idea of this situation being very tricky, a bit complicated, and you were able to be the one that brings the idea in how this can move forward. Crazy, right? But that's what I'm seeing. I feel like you're going to be reflecting a lot, and as a result of this reflection, because you're so passionate about this, you're like, I gotta make this work. I'm gonna make this work. And so you reflect, how can I make this work? You get a brilliant idea. It's like an idea is presented to you, channeled, given to you from the universe. And you're like, all of a sudden, looking at this idea going, what? This can definitely work. You holding that sword that was given to you from the universe, the world card, the universe, and you're like, I got this, I can make this work, and you're working at it. Remember when I told you in your reading there's this element of things manifesting because of your strong desire this month? Part of that is the ideas that you're going to be getting, receiving from the universe, because you're so adamant about making this work. So this month, due to your strong desire, you're no longer going to be stranded. That's why you have the Hierophant twice. You know, this Hierophant is, at least in Thoth, is represented by the Hebrew letter Vav, and it means nail, and it represents a nail. The Hierophant represents the nail that pins, or like nails the two worlds, the ether, the spiritual world, and the earthly realms. So you can see through the Hierophant here that you're going to be given an idea that will really have a huge effect on your world this month. This is an idea that, yes, it is presented as a gift. It's going to make you stand out with the crown here and the Arthur sword. That's why I have so many people believing in you. But it's also a result of your desire to make a huge transformation for yourself this month. Showing you the dynamics with the nail between you and the universe. You desire, you start taking action, we're there for you. We help you make it come true. So I think you're learning this dynamic this month. And you're supported by a lot of people who are going to be there for you. Like I keep saying, but I keep seeing it. Someone's apologizing you for like not believing maybe in your belief that you can change something this month. And everyone's coming together. You're not going to be alone. Everyone's coming together with you. And you're finally going to find a peace of mind with the Four of Swords. This is the background of the Four of Swords. You're finally going to find peace of mind, because although you're busy, your peace of mind is there because you know you can do something for yourself, you can achieve this goal, and that it's actually starting to happen. My dear pile number 3, big month for you this month. I wish you the best of luck with that. No surprise, it is the eclipse season. Many huge changes are happening. So I wish you the best of luck with that, my dear pile number 3. I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please do join the Soul Family memberships. You'll find the join button below this video. I also left a link first thing in the description box to make it easier for you to find. When you join, you become a part of the Soul Family memberships, and it's honestly a great way to support me. As I was explaining, when I first started out with the memberships, I did not want to make it paid. I wanted to do free readings as I do every day and leave it up to you completely. If you can and wish to support me, do know that I would appreciate it very much. It does make a huge difference. Thank you so much for everything, for your support, for your kind words, for your heart, for being an awesome community. I love you guys so much. I wish I can show you how much I love you and appreciate you for the good people that you are. Thank you so much for everything. Wishing you a wonderful month. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. Ooh, your crystal is the beautiful yellow Aventurine. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs of this pile are Sagittarius, Leo, and Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, just a quick reminder, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. They are not the official signs of this pile. Today, we're taking a look at your April 2024 predictions. Cannot wait to get straight into it. Let's pull out your last card. I feel like it's this one. And cast some runes on your astrological chart of houses to get an even more detailed idea of what to expect in the month of April. So for pile number 4, I'll let this one be here. So this is the Ingwaz rune. Interesting. So, okay, we'll talk about that in a moment, but that's very interesting. Something is about to happen, but may not happen. It depends on how you go about it. Let's pull out your runes and cast. Lovely. So you've got the Thurisaz rune in the 3rd house. You have got the Ingwaz rune in the 1st house. I feel like the Manaz rune is in the 11th and 10th house. It was there. Oh, hello. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, so you've got the Thurisaz in the 3rd house. You've got the Laguz rune in the 1st house. The Manaz rune between the 10th and the 11th house. And we've got one in the 12th house. And you've got the Yewaz rune in the 12th house. So 10, 11, 12, and 1. All of this is really busy here this month. Okay, let's pick up your runes. We did see the Ingwaz rune with us this month. Very important. Something that may or may not happen, but could definitely happen for you. So let's see what that is. Can I pick this up very carefully? Yes. So let's keep it right there and check out your oracle cards. So you have the Sun card. Very interesting, with expression, and that's really strong because you've got the 3rd house being very busy, especially with the Thuris house. Hold on. And the meowing of the cat really represents the throat chakra, doesn't it? Like there is loud noise this month, especially with Thuris house. And since it's coming in the Sun, 1st house, I mean, the Sun is represented by, the 1st house is represented by the Sun. I feel that it's you that's greatly expressing yourself in such a strong way this month. I think you're going to be saying I want to say some harsh things, because the Thurisaz rune has to do with thorns, also Thor, right? So powerful communication. You're going to be expressing yourself this month in such a strong way. Let's find out what this is. Can't wait to see. Are you like defending yourself, or are you putting yourself out there, or are you saying something that should be said, standing up for yourself? Not sure yet. Let's find out together. Oh, that was a synchronicity. So there, together. Okay. Are you like talking to a lot of people or something? Or you maybe your talk is influencing others around you, and they're coming together with you in whatever you're saying. You're really heard this month, that's for sure. Oh, you've got happy. Love this card for you. What's going on here? Love your pile. And you have the fates. Something is fated this month. There was another pile where something was fated to happen this month. I think it was pile number 1. And so if you were drawn to pile number 1, I highly recommend it for you. You also have Sun in Capricorn with achievement. Love that. Yeah, you've got the 10th house here. Oh, with the Manaz rune, the potential to achieve anything in the 10th house. Wow. Busy month for sure. Let's find out together what's going on. We do have an idea about the main energies. Surely a powerful month. Let's find out together what this is. Okay. So, what should pile number 4 expect this month, please? What should pile number 4 expect this month? I can see that this is going to be a very happy month for you, my dear pile number 4. You're really going to be happy with what's fated for you, how you are shining this month, the achievements you're going to create. You're really going to love this month. Right, so right off the bat, you've got the 8 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. I think this is saying you're leaving something behind that's not working for you anymore. You're like, that I don't, you're speaking up for yourself, and you're saying, no, I don't like that. I don't believe I deserve that. And the Queen of Pentacles is the queen that lives in the realm that she has created. So you're leaving a situation that you don't like. You're speaking up for yourself. You're saying, no, I'm not going to take that. In fact, you have the Laguz rune in the first house, the house of expression, right? The Laguz rune is like facing the depth of the unknown. So you're leaving something behind. And although you don't know what's up ahead, you're like, that's the right way anyway, because I know for sure that I don't want to be in this situation. You're packing up, or you're like, that's it, goodbye. You're facing the unknown. So this talks about great courage, great throat chakra, great expression, you know. You're expressing yourself. You're like, no, I don't like that, or I want this, or I deserve this. And with the egg, you're birthing a new happy life for yourself. You can see it with the Queen of Pentacles here. This is going to result in you achieving so many things and living in a world that you do like. And you can see it here. It's between the 11th house and the 10th house. I can see that it's going to be affecting your work. It's going to be affecting your goals. It doesn't have to be work. It's either work or goals. 11th house, something that you truly care about. And speaking of together, the 11th house is like-minded people, right? So you have the potential this month. That's why you have the Ingwaz rune, which is something can happen and something may not happen. It depends on your choice. So you can see two paths. If you take that path of leaving what doesn't work behind, you can see that you will be creating a world that you want, and you will also be creating a community of like-minded people that you want. You know, maybe this is you leaving your job and putting yourself out there, creating a community. That could be one thing. Maybe you're leaving a relationship that's not working and focusing more on your goals. And along the way, you are like connecting with like-minded people. It really depends on what your situation is. But that's the overall energy of you leaving behind something that's not working and instead going towards something that you want and believe in. Although you can't see ahead, there is like you're facing the depth of the unknown, and you are this month achieving so much as a result, and along the way creating a community of like-minded people. So there's the potential of that as well, the people here, along with the decision that you are going to be taking. Okay, so, but something here is fated. Other than that, something here is fated that will make you super happy, and that has to do with achieving something big here. Let's find out together. So you've got the Temperance card. Very strong cards. You have the 5 of Cups. Wow, the Magician. You have the Lover's card. See, you're choosing yourself this month. You're like, no, I don't like, oh, you're changing your fate this month. You're like, no, I deserve better. I'm choosing me. That's happening this month. The 2 of Pentacles, making a huge choice, and that choice is going to be you. Page of Pentacles. That's why we keep saying choice. There's the potential of something forming here, the Trinity. Something forming this month, should you choose yourself. And you've got the King of Pentacles, huge manifestation. So, it does look like you're going to be choosing yourself. If you do, you're fated to be very happy. I think these are not, I think they go together. They are they're not mutually exclusive. They are the same thing. You are, it seems like you're close to choosing yourself. I feel like if you do choose yourself, something fated is going to happen this month for you, and that is your happiness, your achievement. And you can see it through the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You're manifesting something big this month as you go your own way. This is the beginning of your route to achieving so much of what you wanted to achieve. Because look at that. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You start on this journey, and this is leading you to this month achieving so many results because you're choosing that path, which is you. So 5 of Pentacles is like crying over spilt milk, or maybe disappointment. You're choosing to take care of you. You're enlightened this month, and you're like, I'm not going to have to be disappointed anymore. I have the power in my hands to do this. And I see you moving along, although you don't know what's to come. You will be supported by a friend that is fated for you to find, because the Yewaz rune is a trusted friend. It's in the 12th house. It's in your path of, it's in your spiritual path, fated for you to meet that friend. You're going to be very happy collaborating with that friend. And so perhaps this is what the 11th house and the together is talking about. You're going to be meeting someone who will stand by you. They're like, we're together in this. You're not going to be alone. You're not alone in this. Whatever action you take, I'm going to be taking it. It's the same gesture in the Temperance, right? And the 2 of Pentacles. You take that action, I'm with you. You take that route, I'm with you. Just do the right thing for yourself. So you're being supported this month. You're not going to be left alone because you are taking a strong decision, a tough decision, especially that you don't know what's up ahead, but your cards are showing you what's up ahead in March. You know, the Pentacles are something materialistic. You're manifesting something materialistic. So what is it that you need this month? Are you like walking away from a home and you need a home? You're manifesting something super stable and a home for yourself. Are you walking away from a job? You're getting a much better job. Are you walking away from relying on a company to make ends meet? You're making your own thing. So this is really powerful. I see why you get the Sun. You're speaking out for yourself. And the awesome thing about your reading is that with the Magician, you're not gonna wait for long. And, as many cards show us, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, taking it step by step until you built it. This is the Magician energy here. And you're gonna be so lucky that things are going to show up in your life this month that you will maybe smile or maybe even laugh at the end of the month, thinking, how did this happen? Where in the beginning of the month, I was in this situation, doing this thing, thinking, how can I take myself out of this situation? And at the end of the month, I have this and I have that, and I'm so stable, and I'm already in a new world doing something new. Who would have thought? And then along this whole timeline, you have a trusted friend who's there for you, saying, I got you, whatever move you're making, I'm there for you. And so you're not really alone in this journey that you're going through this month. You have someone supporting you, making it easy for you. Also, someone that you can talk to during that, what may feel initially as a difficult transition. Someone who is going to make you feel like, hey, you're not alone. Like, we've got our hands together. I can hold your hand through this and help you. Maybe it is that trusted friend that will be like, hey, you're leaving this job. Do you know, I know in my company they're looking for someone in your same position, but they have it's a bigger salary here. Maybe it's much better for you here. And you're like, really? Oh my God, I would love that. Because look at that. You've got the Sun in Capricorn in the 10th house, achievement. You're making that achievement this month. So this friend is helping you out in this transition with whatever it is that you need. Is it a job? Is it you wanting to start on a new idea? They're there for you, helping you out to do that. Is it you moving homes? They're helping you out in doing that. And so you won't really have to go through this month or through this strong transition that you may have thought was crazy to do one day, and you find yourself going, no, none of that anymore, and making that transition easily. Because you have that person, maybe they have experience, maybe simply someone being there for you and encouraging you and taking these limiting beliefs or scary ideas during time of change and showing you, hey, so what? This person's done that and this person's done that. They're all right. I've done this. We've all done that. That's okay. Why are you making a big deal out of this? Maybe they're going to make you laugh and show you how simple it is, that it's not a big deal. And sometimes really we tend to make a situation much bigger than it is in our minds. If it's the first time we're going through it, or when we're so afraid of how it's going to turn out, and seeing how other people have done it and seeing how other people are laughing through it makes us think, hey, maybe I'm exaggerating this. Everyone's going through this, went through this. I can totally make this happen, So through this light-hearted energy and companionship that you're finding this month, as well as your personal power for speaking up for yourself, you'll find yourself at the end of the month making a crazy change in your life that you wouldn't have thought of doing in a million years. I think you're going to laugh at the end of the month going, ha ha ha, I can't believe I've done all of this. Oh, you know what else the Sun reminds me of? The Sun reminds me of the solar eclipse happening this month, in the month of April. So that's pretty strong here. The Sun energy is very strong in your energy. And with the eclipse season, it seems like it's making you bold. It's making you make that bold change in your life, and you're moving away from that energy of disappointment. It's giving you, again, the boldness of going through the unknown. It's in the first house of power. It's in the first house, as you can see, power, personal power, vitality, life force, leadership, the yang energy, the masculine energy of I'm going to go after it. I'm going to go with force. I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I got this. And I've just noticed with each step that you take, you will realize that you are making an emotional impact. What does that mean? I feel like whoever is losing you behind, hearing that every step that you make will be very hard on the heart. If this is a person or if this is your old company, watching you, maybe this person or this company never thought in a million years that you would actually make that step. And so every step that you take, like I'm leaving this house and you actually leave. I am leaving this company and you actually leave. I'm moving to this place and you actually move. I'm changing these papers and you actually change these papers. Writing your resignation letter, sending that email, whatever it is, every single step that you're making is like painful for whatever this is that you're leaving behind. You're making an impact with every move. And it's going to be strong. It's going to be loud. That's why you have the thorns. It's going to be painful, this communication and this every move that you make. And although you don't know what's up ahead, that boldness that you have on its own to go at it, even though you don't know where it's taking you, it's going to be painful. And having someone out of the blue showing up to help you through that stages, again, is going to be a great hit. So it looks like you were with someone or something that thought, where's pile number 4 going to go really? They've got nowhere else but us. And it looks like this place, this person, this company, whatever this is, has greatly disappointed you. And I see you're being very empathetic towards yourself this month and going, no more. I don't deserve to go through this anymore. And it's bringing you power to go after the things that you truly deserve. And you can see why with the Ingwas rune here, the potential for something to happen. What do I mean by potential and why is it lining up in the beginning of your reading here? See, the Ingwas rune is a rune of something that's about to happen. You're about to reap certain rewards. But if you're not careful with this phase, you might not get it. So this is related to, for example, the harvest season in the past. It's the time to reap the rewards, but if you're not careful, maybe like some form of infestation can happen and a lot of this harvest could die, or the wrong weather, or like the animals and the plants and the insects could eat it up. So it's a time where you're about to receive your harvest, but you gotta be extra careful with every step that you take. It's like also a mother with her unborn, like a pregnant mother who's about to give birth. In the past, a lot of children, unlike in today's day and age, a lot of children would die at birth. So it's a time where a mother and the supporting people around her must be careful to take good care of that process and to take good care of that child so that it survives. And so that's the energy here. It's a great time of change in your life, and you are guided to consider every single step that you make carefully, because if you do consider well every step that you take, it's like just thinking about it, reflecting about it well. Don't like make any haphazard move without much thought. If you do in fact express yourself well this month, think about every step and actually taking it, you'll see that your happiness is fated to happen this month. It's not even like the beginning. Look at that. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You can really see that you're going to be making a huge achievement this month and manifesting something great this month. Like your whole life, my dear pile number 4, is changing this month. And along the way, you're even making a great friend, a great companion that is like-minded. And one also with the 11th house that is humanitarian, like is doing this out of their good heart, wants to be there for you. And so along the way, you're building a bond with someone who feels for you, who understands your situation and wants to be there with you through thick and thin. They're like, you're taking this step, I'm taking that step with you. I'm not leaving you alone in any of this. So now that we have a good idea, I think your question now is, what are you manifesting at the end of the month? I'm sure since it's a different story to everyone watching pile number 4, but I'm sure your cards can help answer it for you. So let's pull out the cards and see. I feel this one. Oh, these 4, I guess, 5. What are you manifesting this month? Look at that. The 7 of Pentacles. Can you see your card? Yep. 7 of Pentacles. See, it's like, remember when we talked about the pregnant woman who's about to get something and it's time to be careful. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Page of Cups. You're going to be receiving something super valuable, obviously. Super valuable to you. Ace of Swords. It's crazy. I'm feeling like it's cutting the umbilical cord. Right? So something is coming alive. Something is coming alive for you this month. And the volcanoes remind me of launch. So, like, are you launching a product? Are you launching a book? Are you going live on social media? If this is like work, launch as in movement. You're manifesting a great move, a great home. Cutting the umbilical cord. You're cutting ties, of course, with something in the past and being your own free person. Yes, having your own life. Pages are teenagers. It's that time, not teenagers, of course, like 18 years old, when it's time where there's this transition from being a teenager to someone who can take care of themselves if they want to, either going to college or going to work. Some of you could be cutting ties with your parents, like becoming independent, cutting ties with your company, becoming independent, maybe cutting ties with a place that you used to live in and you're now moving. It's the end with the 10 of Wands of this hardship and moving to your own smaller but more cozy place. In all cases, you're finding that result because you've got the 7 of Pentacles. Something is growing for you and manifesting until the end of the month. Just as we've explained, actually, in the Ingwas rune, you're reaping the harvest this month. That's what the cards are saying. Either by cutting the umbilical cord or cutting the harvest, whatever this is symbolizing that it's the end of your hardships and you are receiving something alive, moving, meaning it's alive, it's manifested. You are getting the harvest for this hard work this month. So it really could be anything depending on what your situation is. I feel like we're not getting specifically money, specifically work, specifically people, because I'm sure as many people are watching this pile, everyone understands exactly what this is in their life. And thus, what is clear, you're separating from something or someone, ending that hardship, having your own cozy thing for you that is now growing for you. It's alive, it's working, whatever this is. and it's even growing and becoming more comfortable or growing exponentially for you. So my dear pile number 4, strong throat chakra and solar plexus chakras this month. The solar eclipse is really going to help you express yourself loud and clear, not just through your words, but through your actions. And it seems like with the thorns here, every move and every word that you make will be cutting something else like thorns. It's going to hurt a lot. And it's not... I don't think your reading keeps showing you that it's going to hurt because it wants you to be happy that somebody's hurt. But I feel this is showing that you were afraid of something that maybe looked scary, but in fact was actually vulnerable. It's a time where you can see your true power. Stepping into your power shows how what you thought was scary could be much more vulnerable than you think. And I think your reading is pointing that out to show you that sometimes we all may have limiting beliefs about how something is bigger than us, and learning that when we stand in our power and do what is right for us, when we choose ourselves, we realize that whatever we've drawn out to be so big may not be that big at all. And this is what I believe one of your biggest takeaways and learnings in this month. I believe that you're going to learn to trust more in yourself and more in your power, more in your throat chakra, more in your power. This major move that you make, understanding that what you could have thought was scary may not be that scary after all. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it, and I wish you the best of luck in this month. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to join the memberships. You'll find the join button below this video. I also left a link first thing in the description box to make it easy for you to find. You become a member of the Soul Family memberships, and it's honestly a great way to support me if you decide to do so. And you'll find that the memberships only has like the support tier. I did not want to add anything in the memberships. I didn't want you to pay to do your readings. I wanted to keep them as is every day. Everything is as normal, and wanted to leave it up to you. If you wish to support me, and you can, I would truly appreciate it. It does make a huge difference. Thank you guys very much for everything, for your support, for your love. Everything. You being a lovely community means the world to me. I love you guys very much. Thank you for everything. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.